Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. Appreciate you all for stopping by. As usual, I'm Patrick Hennessy. Hope everyone is having a beautiful, majestical day. Not chicken, though. Not chicken. If you want to have chicken, go for it. But yeah, appreciate you all so much. We're coming fresh off another win last night. Dude, 11-game win streak. Ridiculous post-game. Dude, I don't know what the hell happened on last night's post-game. We were live for like an hour and 15 minutes. We didn't hop off until like 12:30. We tried hopping off. Everyone in the chat's like, no, don't go. Pat, please don't leave me. I'll die. I'm like, okay. Well, now here we are. We got a little off-day stream going on here. Probably not going to be running too long today. I'm saying I guess 30, 40 minutes I guess we'll be on for. As far as like the rest of the schedule goes moving forward, like I said, the Yankees do have off today, and then starting tomorrow, they have the series in Oakland. So we'll be live tomorrow before the Yankee game, probably 8:30 for the pregame because the game starts at 9:40, and then we'll be live after the game, late for the Pat and Dan show. Pat and Dan show tomorrow is probably going to start at 1:30 a.m., I'm assuming, and then Friday, possibly a watch party. I'm not setting that in stone here, but it's very possible that Friday we'll be getting a watch party done. So yeah, just throwing that out there. But yeah, let's see what we got. Let's take attendance / roll call. You guys know the deal. Let's see who we got in the chat. Start things off on the top, I guess. We got Dean. We got Brendan, D&E Show, a.k.a. Amy. We got Sean, Henry, New York Style. We got Black Swan, KG Baseball, Matt. We got Baseball, Yankee, Andrew, Shaney Pat, JT, Brendan, Majestical Chicken. We got MYY Talks. We got Leanna, Taco Nacho, Jacob. Who else we got? We got Perfect Chicken. We got a lot of different chickens. We got Jose Manuel, Aniel, Jared. Appreciate you all so much. I think I got everyone today, to be honest. Bro, that's why maybe I kind of like the off-day streams / pregame streams a little bit. Because, dude, we don't have, an exceptional amount of people. So I could rattle off everyone's name. Let's go, chat. All I know that I'm hype. I'm hype. As you guys could tell, I did use Chapman for the thumbnail. I saw a lot of people in the chat being like, yo, why'd you use Chapman in the thumbnail? Dude. If you guys weren't there for the postgame last night, you wouldn't understand. But, dude, literally out of nowhere, I'm, going on a little bit of a rant last night, talking about, how Aroldis Chapman should no longer be the Yankees closer. Appreciate you, Shaney Pat, for subscribing. Appreciate you so much. And then, I forgot who said it, but, bro, someone in the chat goes, you can't do that to Chapman. You don't know what he's been through and what he can do to you. Bro, what? That threw the entire stream off course last night. Everyone was just, completely just off the rails after that, dude. I don't know what the hell that was about. So, basically, I guess the argument was that Aaron Boone can't take Aroldis Chapman out of the closer spot because he's scared. I don't know what that means. I don't know why that's, logic in someone's head. No clue, bro. But apparently that's what goes through someone's head. And then there was another dude being like, Pat, your ego has gotten so huge. I'm ashamed to have you as a Yankees fan. Last night was unbelievable. But yo, shout out to Jesus drops the $4 dono. Appreciate you so much, Jesus. You're an absolute legend, bro. Look at the hippo. The hippo's going like this. You know what? I'm doing that to Oakland. Because Oakland, they're like, we're going to win. Bro, Oakland, you're not winning one game against the New York Yankees. Come at me, dude. Literally come at me. Appreciate you so much, Jesus. Run back to Brian Ferrios one more time for my man. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. Rally Rod. Wait, we got to get Rally Rod, to be honest. Rally Rod. Yo, let me get a hashtag Rally Rod going in the chat. Look at him. He's so nice. He's so friendly. He's so friendly today, bro. He got a nice, good night's sleep last night. He's refreshed. He's energized. He's ready to send bottles to whoever needs him. So, Rally Rod, bottle goes out to Jesus. Table 4. Yes, I know. It should be a light day. It should be a light day. Listen, it's an off day, so it's not going to be too much work. But next 2 nights are late nights because Thursday is a 9:40 game. Friday's a 9:40 game. Friday, we're probably going to be doing a watch party. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. His sleep schedule is so messed up, bro. Kind of like mine. Dude, I don't know if I'm the only one with a messed up sleep schedule, especially because, like, the Yankees don't have any day games. So, like, I'm up, like, so late at night just doing whatever. Bro, I didn't go to sleep last night until 6:30, and I woke up at 10:30. Bro, running on 4 hours of sleep is, like, not fun, but I'm not complaining because you know why? We can't complain, bro. But chat, listen. It's one of those days where, like, there's not much news to talk about. Obviously, we could break down, like, the pitching matchups and everything for the upcoming series. Talk about Gio Urshela coming back. But, listen, give me, like, questions, comments, concerns, anything you guys want to talk about. I'll be I'll be relying heavily on, like, you guys today for, like, anything you guys really want to talk about. So, yeah, let me know. Not So Family Fun Vince says, then the sweaty alley stuff and the violation of Chapman. Bro. Someone in the chat was like, Pat, scenario, what do you do if you're in, like, a dark alley in Chicago and Aroldis Chapman is walking towards you with a hoodie on? I'm like, I don't, like, maybe ask him for a picture or something? I don't know. Like, dude, like, what kind of question, like, what kind of scenario is that you're just throwing out there? Makes no sense. But whatever, dude. Whatever. Juan says, actually, we have seen what Chapman can do, and that's messed the whole thing up for us, and what he can do is disappoint us. That's also true. That's also true. He would just disappoint, as he does best. But yeah. KG Baseball says, we're catching the A's at the right time. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Bro, imagine losing 4 games. I believe they lost the last one to the Giants and then 3 to the Mariners, if I'm not mistaken. Imagine getting swept by the Mariners. Doofus, bro. Doofus. Twitch tonight. Okay, so here's the thing. Possibly. There's a possibility we'll do a Twitch stream tonight. It all depends on what time I get home later. So it's possible. I say on a scale of 1 to 10, there's like a 4 out of 10 chance that we'll do a Twitch stream later. So there's a gif, like the Jim Carrey gif. You're telling me there's a chance. But if not tonight, then 100% on Saturday after the Yankee game. 100%. Well, after the post game on Saturday. Because I believe Saturday's a 4 o'clock game. So then on Saturday, bro, we'd have a lot of content going out on Saturday. We'd have the pregame before, we'd have the postgame after, and then we'd have a Twitch stream after the postgame. So that's like almost set in stone because I really want to do a Twitch stream on Saturday. But then Sunday, obviously not. Shout out to Jesus for the $2 dono. Appreciate you so much, my man. He says, free Rally Rod from the clutches of Patrick Heaney. I think he's doing okay, though. To be honest, bro, I think he's doing all right. He looks like he's thriving. Have you ever seen a happier face in your life? Chat. You guys haven't seen a happier face in your life, dude. He's thriving, bro. He's chilling. He's straight chilling. Pat, today was my first day back at school. It ended at 3:30 and my bus came at 5:30. Great way to start the school year. Bro, that sucks. Like, I never took the bus to school because my school is kind of, like, close to where I live. So I never, like, understood, like, taking a school bus or anything. I don't even know how it works. But I guess, like, in, like, rural areas, it's a common thing, right? Chat, did you guys take a bus to school? Like I'm not talking like a city bus, not like the Q whatever. Did you take like a yellow cheese bus to school? Because I never did, bro. Yeah, we can talk about Carlos Correa's comments. Apparently Correa's like, yeah, this is my final year with the Houston Astros. Incoming Yankee, Carlos Correa. No, bro, I don't want anything to do with Carlos Correa. If I had an offer on an offer, an offer on the table. That was offer. If I had an offer on the table. If I had an offer on the table for Carlos Correa and he was going to take like $5 million a year to come play in the Bronx, I still wouldn't want him. That doofus can stay in Houston, bro. It's really weird like timing for him to come out and be like, yeah, I'm not going to be back next year. It's so weird. Yo, shout out to Jesus with another $2 donut. Appreciate you so much, my man. Bang, bang, bang. Give me them Brian finger guns. He says, Patrick Heaney. Could you guys imagine, bro? I love doing that sometimes. All right. Yes, I still do. Yes, no. Looks like most of you guys still take school buses. My bus gets so hot, they have to cram everyone in. That sucks. Screw that, bro. Screw that. Jason went yard against an MLB pitcher. Who and when? Who, when, who, what, when, where, why, how? Do you guys still do that in school? Who, what, when, where, why, how? What was the essay format? It was like raft. It was like restate, answer the question, for example, tie it all up. Please tell me you guys know about raft. Please. Come on, dude. Also, yo, chat, like I mentioned earlier, Gio Urshela is going to be back tomorrow. Yo, Gio Urshela is going to be back with the Yankees tomorrow. I'm so excited because you know what that means? We don't have to see Rougned Odor at third base anymore. We don't have to have these stupid little debates in like, who should play third, Odor or Wade. We have Gio Urshela coming back. That's a huge W, bro. That is a huge W. Also, I don't know when Glaber's coming back, but all I know is that Velasquez is going to be out there for the time being. But going into Oakland tomorrow against Caprillion, your starting like field has to be like this. You have Gary catching, you have Rizzo first, DJ second, Velasquez short, Gio third. Then in left you got Gallo, center you got Judge, right field Stanton. You're DHing Voit. That is such a freaking good lineup, dude. Oh my god. Now that we're like officially like back in the American League where we play real baseball with a designated hitter, so the pitcher doesn't have to hit, we have a death lineup, bro. We have a death lineup. Love to see it. You'd love to see it, dude. Pat, why wouldn't you want Correa? Just because I don't like him as a person. There's very few people like in Major League Baseball that I don't like as a person. And Carlos Correa is one of those dudes. Now, there's some people that I don't like as players, right? Like Brett Gardner. Like, I don't like him as a player. I have nothing against Brett Gardner as a person. I don't know him like that. But Carlos Correa, just as a person, I don't like him. Like, you could just, bro, just the smugness that comes off him. The way he handled the whole cheating thing and all the stuff he said to the media, bro, disgusting. I despise Carlos Correa. Trash, bro. And we don't need him. We're kind of getting to the point where you look at, like, the Yankees shortstops of the future, and I think they're kind of set. It's not like we have to go into this offseason, like, looking to sign someone. Between Anthony Volpe and Oswald Peraza, Gleyber Torres, Andrew Velasquez, like, bro, we're literally, okay, yo, Austin Blicker, like, I know you're in the chat pretty often, dude, but you should probably get, like, timed out at this point. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing with yourself? What was I saying? It completely threw me off track. Bro, chat, if you guys are going to spam stuff, like, don't. Like, why are you just going to spam things in the chat like a doofus? Yeah, Carlos Correa. Bro, we've kind of gotten to the point where, like, the Yankees don't necessarily need to think about signing a shortstop. I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've seen out of Volpe. And if he kind of, like, goes off, continues to go off, he's who I view as our shortstop of the future. That's just how I'm doing it. Pat, now I'm going to tell you this again. Harper or Stanton. Always going to be Harper. Now, does that mean that, like, Giancarlo Stanton isn't a great baseball player? No. And this is, like, a conversation that, like, argument that I got into with the chat last night, too. It's like, they're like, oh, you were slandering Stanton when he was doing bad. Okay, first of all, no. I don't think I've ever, like, there's a few players on the Yankees that I've never slandered, and Giancarlo Stanton is one of them. It's one thing to kind of be like, yo, Stanton looks lost at the plate right now. That's not slander. Slander is being like how a lot of people are with Gary Sanchez, who I'm also, bro, I'm such a firm defender of Gary Sanchez. I don't think I've ever slandered the dude. So it's like, bro, people come on here and they say the stupidest things, but it's like, Giancarlo Stanton is still a very good baseball player. Now fans turn on him very easily because he's such a streaky player, kind of like Gary Sanchez is as well, like I mentioned. But to kind of just give up on the dude after a couple weeks is ridiculous. But listen, if you guys don't like Gary, like that's your prerogative. Like that's on you. I'm just saying where I stand on it. I like Gary Sanchez. Is he a hot and cold player? Yeah, he is. And is it frustrating at times? Yeah, sure. But that doesn't mean that I'm giving up on the dude, bro. Shout out to Chronic Relief for subscribing. Appreciate you so much, my man. Also, Castellanos will opt out of his contract. I did see that. That Castellanos is planning on opting out because I think he has like 2 years, $34 million left. He's definitely going to be getting more than that on the free agent market, so that's something to keep an eye on. I don't necessarily see a fit with him on the Yankees, but you guys know I love Nick Castellanos. He's one of my favorite players in the league. Always been, bro. Always been. Do a Twitch so I can say how I really feel about Correa. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Pat, did you hear that Yadi Molina is retiring after 2022? So not after this year, he's retiring after 2022. Interesting. I mean, listen, but this was another thing we had a debate about in the offseason. Like, for some reason, like, I'm just not, like, nostalgic when it comes to, like, good players on other teams. Like, when it comes to, like, Miguel Cabrera or, like, Albert Pujols or Yadier Molina, I feel nothing towards them. Like, they're awesome players. Cool. But, like, I'm not going to, like, get emotional over them retiring or, like, hitting their 500th home run. Like, do I have respect for them? Of course. But it's like, do I feel any sort of way about him retiring after next season? No. I just don't. Let's see. Manny Machado says, my life feels kind of empty without Yankees baseball tonight. Bro, same. I miss the New York Yankees. Especially because, like, now they're on such a hot streak. Bro, it was at a point where, like, when they were really bad, where, like, we were looking forward to the off days. And I was like, dude, I need an off day so well so I could just, like, enjoy a night without having to watch the Yankees, like, blow a heartbreaking loss. But now it's like, I just want to watch them win every single night. And we're going to walk into Oakland. Walk into Houston down the line. But, like, bro, walk into Oakland and we're looking for blood, dude. That's all we're doing. Bro, I'm coming for your head, dude. We're walking into Oakland. We're coming for your head, bro. That's it. Bro, I want the Yankees to dominate Oakland so bad that their fan base is crying after the final game. That's all I want, bro. Is that sick? Is that toxic? Maybe. But if you guys don't have that mentality right now, what are you doing with yourselves? We are in the midst of a playoff hunt where we're gunning for the division. We're gunning for that first wildcard spot. Bro, if you're not looking to kill every opposing team, what are you doing? Pat, can I pull your quad? Yeah, 100%. Would you consider you've slandered Tyler Wade? Probably. Yeah, probably. For sure. But also, me and Tyler Wade have such a love-hate relationship because I never liked Tyler Wade, like, after my, like, experience with him, like, person to person, just because I remember interviewing him in Scranton, and his answers were just so dry, and I just really wasn't a fan of that at all, compared to, like, Clint Frazier, who's, like, given me such, like, in-depth, solid answers. So that's why, like, I might have slandered Tyler Wade in the past. But, like, bottom line, bro, like, he's earned himself back, for sure. But also, dude, I think it's, like, deserving of slander. If you're bad for 3 years, yeah, you're kind of, like, deserving of slander. That's why I don't criticize people who, like, not Gary Sanchez, because he hasn't necessarily been good in a few years. Even this year, not that great from him, but better than last year, for sure. The Athletics will cry. But I want Athletics tears in a jar. That's what I want. Matt Olson, cry into this jar for me, please. Pat, you were a ruthless guy. Listen, bro, when it comes to, like, postseason baseball, everything is just out the window. That's all it is. And that's bottom line. That's all it is. Nothing more than that, bro. Off the field, like, I have nothing against any of these players. I have nothing against opposing teams, obviously. But, bro, when it's on the field, like, it all goes down. Gallo's a free agent in 2023. Does that mean he's a free agent again, a Yankee again next year? Yeah. Gallo is a Yankee for this year and next year. Rizzo is a free agent at the end of the season, though. Do I sign Rizzo at the end of the year? Yeah, 100%. I just hope he doesn't go to Boston, bro. That would be sickening. What do you think of signing Rodon to a 3 to 5 year deal in the offseason? He would be going into his age 30 season in 2022, and we could use a lefty in the rotation, and he's been having a great year. If he's on the market, sure, but not too sure. I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to get him. I could definitely see him signing an extension with the White Sox. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Quick question. Would you rest Gleyber Torres until the roster expansion in September in order for Gleyber to correct his swing and keep Velasquez playing? Yes. This is something that I kind of like talked about like pretty frequently over the past few weeks or so. I can't see the Yankees bringing back Gleyber Torres until the rosters expand on September 1st. It would just make the most sense. That way you don't have to send anyone down and like waste an option. And Gleyber Torres can also just take the perfect amount of time that he needs to kind of get himself healthy. It's not like there's any rush to bring Gleyber back right now. The lineup is basically at full strength. Velasquez is doing great at shortstop. There's no rush to bring Gleyber back. So you just wait until September 1st when the rosters expand, and then you just go from there. Bro, Odor would be a great interview. He seems so fun. I agree with you, Not So Family Fun Vision. Rougned Odor seems like a great interview. A lot of guys on the Yankees seem like a great interview, and some don't. That's just how it goes. Like, bro, Rougned Odor seems like a great interview. Anthony Rizzo seems like a great interview. Luke Voigt is clearly a great interview, bro. He lets it all on the line. But then you have some guys who are kind of just like brick walls, like a Chad Green or Jordan Montgomery or Tyler Wade. It's how it is, bro. Everyone has a different personality. Jackson says, Pat, we better take a dump on Moneyball. Bro, the biggest dump on Moneyball. Screw you, Billy Bean and Brad Pitt. Let's see. Pat wants Billy Bean's tears in a jar for his room. Bro, I want to collect Billy Bean's tears and just tape them to my curtain right here. That's what we got to do, bro. That's what we got to do. I used to watch the Yankees during my boring driving classes. Now I might have to run away until they play again. So you were in, like, driver's ed watching the Yankees. Like, while you were driving. I hope not. Okay. Henry says Yanks can beat anybody right now, but I haven't seen the Dodgers play. Bro, we'll take the Dodgers. Bro, give me the Dodgers right now. We'll sweep them. Bring the Dodgers to the Bronx. I guarantee you guys that they won't win that series. 100%, bro. Yeah, no shot. No shot, bro. I'm still kind of thrown off by the dude who said he used to watch Yankees during driving classes. I used to watch the Yankees during class in college, especially if it was like a day game. Because also I used to have like night classes sometimes when I was in college, which wasn't that long ago. It was like a couple of years. But that kind of sucks though. Like now that I'm thinking about it, bro, like I haven't actually like been in a class in college since like March of 2020, since COVID, and then I graduated. Everything was all remote. But what I'm trying to say here is that I used to watch, like, because you guys know, in college you could use your laptops. I would act like I was taking notes. I'd really just be watching the Yankee game on, I think it was like Fox Sports Go or whatever. You could like go on the website before they had the Yes app and go that way. Pat, what are you thinking about the closer situation? If they did start putting someone else in the ninth, who do they put in? Do they do more of a closer by committee? I think probably more of a closer by committee. That would probably make the most sense, to be honest. But I think as of right now, I would love to go with like Jonathan Loaiza as my closer. He's probably going to play the role of like the 2017 Chad Green, where you just throw him in like for a couple innings in like any high leverage situation. But I could definitely see him like being the closer as well. If not, maybe you go like maybe you let Green be the closer, but then he hasn't been so reliable either. I don't know. The Yankees have like a lot of different pieces to work with, to be honest. Shad Jesus with $1.50 dono. Haven't seen the $1.50 one before. Appreciate you so much, my man. It's a mustache. Bro, check out the rally mustache. Admire it. Admire it. Chat, if you guys aren't growing your own rally stash, what are you doing? Bro, we haven't shaved since the last day the Yankees lost. And we're going to keep going. Bro, we're going to keep going until they lose. 2 straight. Not 1 straight, because that could be a fluke. 2 straight, bro. I thought Bean left the A's. I think he did too. But I still associate him with the A's forever. Me and my chem professor used to watch the Yankees game after class on the projector. How you doing, Pat? I'm doing good, Luigi. How are you doing, Luigi? Yankees destroy the Dodgers easily. Tim Burns says, how's Rally Rod doing today? I mean, you could ask him yourself. How you doing today, Rally Rod? Hungry? We'll get something to eat after this. He's always complaining about something, bro. I don't get it. Pat, the classes are about learning how to drive. There's no driving involved. Oh, okay. So, bro, when I did driver's ed, it was like the same thing. It was like Saturday mornings. It was like an hour and a half. You would sit in a classroom and like listen to this dude like talk about driving, and like we'd watch like films about people like drunk driving and like crashing. Scarred me for life, I guess. And then after that, another hour and a half, you get in the car with 3 other kids, and everyone takes turns driving. I think each person got like 30 minutes or something. I think everyone got 30 minutes of driving time. But, bro, sitting in the back seat while some kid's learning how to drive with 2 other kids next to you, Chad, if you're in this position, make sure you know everyone in the car. Just so you don't, like, just crash, dude. Just throwing that out there. Some of these kids are dangerous. Good thing the driver's ed teacher has, like, his own brake because, bro, I was shook. And then, bro, once you get on the highway, oh, no. Bro, first time on the highway, these kids have no clue what they're doing. To be honest, I was a little bit nervous too. But to be honest, I also think when I first started driving, I was more comfortable on the highway than like on the side street. Simply because, yo! What the hell? Shout out to Jesus with the big $50 dono. My goodness. Yo! Jesus! What the hell? That came out of, bro, I'm talking about driver's ed. Jesus just whips out the Transformer Hippo out of nowhere. My goodness. Shout out to you, Jesus. Give me them Brian finger guns. Let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Spam those W's in the chat for Jesus. You absolute legend. My goodness, bro. Bang, bang, bang. Yo, Rally Rod, where you at? Spam them dubs for Jesus. That's a massive W. Absolute legend, my guy. Rally Rod. I know. I said it was going to be a light night. I was not expecting this. So what you're going to do is this. 10 bottles to Jesus. I think he's at table 4, bro. Bro, King Chavez, bro. 10 bottles right now. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're hungry. You're taking those bottles right to Jesus. Welcome to Club Unhinged. My goodness. Jesus, you're so generous, my man. I mean, damn. I gotta get a couple more shirts out to you, dude. You're an absolute legend. My God, dude. Appreciate you so much, my man. But yeah, driver's ed, dude. Crazy time. Bro, that threw me all off course. SB who? SB who, bro? I don't know. Guaranteed not to lose again today. Well, we can't say that anymore. Bro, it's like, it sucks because we're, like, guaranteed not to win today, which kind of sucks. But it's the harsh reality of life sometimes, chat. It's the harsh reality of life. But yeah. Let's see. K-Dog says, yo, Pat, if Voit is still raking when we reach the World Series and Rizzo is hitting, okay, but still with great glove, do you think they'll start him in away games? It's tough. It's so tough, bro. I think if Voit is raking, like let's say like 2020 Stanton, 2020 postseason Stanton, you got to put Voit at first. And then maybe you bring in Rizzo like later in the game as an offensive replacement. I think that's what you'd probably do, bro. But damn, I mean, that's tough. Obviously, you'd have to get to the World Series first. But that's a tough situation. Like I said, I'd probably start Voit if he's hitting like ridiculously hot and then bring in Rizzo later in the game for defense. That's probably what I'd do. THG says, can we please bring up Ridings? Are you sitting down, Johnny? He's hurt. Pat, you woke up my neighbor's grandma. I hope that wasn't Miss Johnson, because Miss Johnson's a very nice woman. She bakes cookies sometimes. She's very nice. Yankee says you have to get your permit to start driving, but the driving is separate from the normal class. It's confusing. Bro, the permit test is so easy. I remember I took the permit. Yo, chat, if you guys haven't taken your permit test yet, it's a cakewalk. And they literally like show like signs, and it's like a stop sign. They're like, what do you do when you see this? And the options are like, keep going, make a complete stop. Bro, it's so stupid. It's so easy, bro. Pat, what do you see the Yankees doing with Glaber long term with Volpe coming and DJ? I don't know. I think it all depends on Volpe's development. Also, is it Volpe or Volpe? So, like, can someone, like, give me the pronunciation in the chat? Because I feel like every time I say this dude's name, it's something different. Is it Volpe or Volpe? Please let me know. But, yeah, I think it all depends on, like, his development and also Gleyber Torres' production, right? I think it's very possible that within a couple years, we could see Volpe. It's Volpe. Okay, we could see Volpe. Volpe is just so much more fun to say, though. I know it's not his name, but we could see Volpe come up. And kind of take over Gleyber Torres' spot. I don't know if he gets traded or whatnot, but I don't know. It's an interesting predicament to have, once again. Some kid just pitched his second no-hitter at the Little League World Series. Yo, do you guys remember when we were watching Little League softball, and I was so confused because the Yankee game was supposed to be on? VLO. Oh, VLP. VLP. Okay. Dope. Jackson says, it's so easy. So many people really read that entire manual. Just use the internet and take like 5 practice tests and you're good. Bro, light work, dude. I say both because I am ignoramus. Ignoramus. Johnny, did you spell it right? I think you're trying to say ignoramus, but I'm trying to pronounce it, and it looks like ignoramus mouse. Pat, would you rather Austin Wells in the future or Gary Sanchez for the next 5 to 10 years? Austin Wells. Bro, I love Austin Wells. I think you guys remember this from the offseason. I love Austin Wells. I think that he's, just based on like what scouts are saying about him, he's like a combo between Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper, which is unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. I just love the energy. I love what we saw out of him from spring training. You just love to see it. I really like Austin Wells. I should make another video about him because I know I made a video about him in spring training, but I should kind of make an updated one soon. Yo, shout out to Jesus with $1.50 dono. Jesus, you're a legend, bro. Appreciate you so much. Give me the Brian Fingernuts. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. Appreciate you so much, bro. Got the rose sticker going on. You're a legend, Jesus. You're a legend. Don't let anyone tell you different. Jesus, when you wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am an absolute GOAT because Pat Hennessy told me that. And you know what? You could be like, oh, Patrick Heaney told me that. You've earned that right. Appreciate you so much, my man. THG says, I probably misspelled it. Fits in with how I describe myself. That's kind of fair. Bro, like if someone says like, oh, I'm an idiot, but they misspell idiot, solid, dude. Solid. K-Dog says, kind of sucks that Velasquez will have to sit when Gleyber comes back. It does suck. It does suck, but he's probably going to get sent down, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, it's like the same situation as Greg Allen. I just don't see a scenario where they're able to keep Velasquez up, simply because I think that they view Wade as like a better fit. And if we're looking at a postseason roster, we say this all the time, there's 4 bench spots. 4. Brett Gardner, Rougned Odor, Kyle Higashioka, Tyler Wade. Unfortunately, like, I love Andrew Velasquez more than anyone. Bro, Bronx boy from Fordham. Great personality. Love him, dude. But I just don't see a scenario where they carry him over Wade. Wade is just more versatile. He has a little bit more experience. I think they just trust Wade a little bit more. So, therefore, he's basically guaranteed a bench spot. So, it sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully, we get to see Velasquez maybe at some point next year. But I don't know. Volpe means fox in Italian. Really? That's dope. Solid stuff. Is he, like, from New York, bro? He's got to be from New York because it seems like every single person that the Yankees draft is from New York. Anthony Volpe, hometown. Oh, he's from Jersey. All right, same thing, bro. Okay, I don't know about you guys. I view, like, Long Island, Jersey, and upstate New York just about the same way. That's how I view it. Everything that's, like, not the city is either, like, Jersey, Long Island, or upstate New York. That's how it is. If we sent down Andrew Velasquez and he isn't on the postseason roster, is he allowed to be in the dugout during games? If so, I think we should keep his energy. So, I asked this question about Odor, I think, like, last week. And everyone in the chat's like, no, they're not allowed to be in the dugout, not allowed to be in the dugout. So, I guess the answer is no. I think the only way he would be allowed in the dugout is if he was on the IL. So, if the Yankees want to, like, have him fake an injury or something, be like, oh, he's got like, a strained calf, and then he could be in the dugout, that would be allowed. But if he's not on the roster and if he's not on the IL, he wouldn't be allowed. Pat, did you say Odor lip? Oh, well, you deleted your message. Well, how am I supposed to read it if you delete it, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing, chat? Damien says, Pat, if we send down... Oh, I just read that. I like to read the long comments, bro. Connor Jones says, I just got back from my first day of middle school. Yo, shout out to you, bro. Hope it went solid. Middle school's a weird time. Middle school's a really weird time because you're not in elementary school, you're not in high school, you're not in college. You're like in the middle ground. You know what I'm saying? Pat, did you see Odor's lip? Pat, I don't suck. Still doesn't make sense, bro. I don't know what you're asking me. Hashtag ego Pat. Yankees just fake an injury, Odor. Bro, I would love for Odor to fake an injury. Because I would rather have Velasquez on that postseason roster than Odor. Sorry, dude. 55% to 20-game win streak. Bro, everyone called this crazy. Everyone called us so crazy. We called it. And obviously we called it right after the deadline, and they had like a 5-game win streak after that. But then, bro, we called it again. We called it again, dude. And look at us. Look at us now. WTF, you like staring at lips? Oh no, chat's starting to get weird. 6th grade sucks. It gets better in 7th and 8th. 6th grade was solid for me. Middle school was solid for me. The future is Gio at 3rd, Volpe at short, and Glaber at 2nd. Yeah, but then where do you put DJ, bro? DJ's under contract for the next 5 years. So what are you doing with him in that scenario? Rally Cat from the gods. Bro, the Yankees are what, like 18-3 now after Rally Cat? Unreal. I might have to adopt a cat, and we could use him as like our own personal Rally Cat. Would PETA like that? Probably not. Do I care? No. 4th grade is the best year of school. That's strange. Bro, I like college. College, listen, anybody who isn't a fan of school, because I hated school. Like all throughout, I would say starting in high school. Elementary school, middle school, cool. But like starting in high school, I really started to like despise school. Just stick through it through college, bro. College is a blast. It's so much better, especially if you just want independence. You want to be able to like focus on a subject that you're actually like passionate about. I liked college 1,000 times better than high school, bro. Pat, I want to pull honey, but I don't have. What? THG says, bro, I miss high school so much. I wouldn't like my dad dying and SATs at ACT, but if I can skip those 2 things, I would do. Well, that sucks. Damn, Johnny. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. My God. That just took a turn. My goodness. Steve says, same as when we signed him. First and filling in everywhere. DJ can play everywhere. And Rizzo isn't signed yet for next year. True. That could be an option, to be honest with you. Got depressing real quick. That went dark quick. Bro, went dark real quick. Pat, live chat, thank you. I don't know why it's automatically on top chat, dude. Now I see everyone's comment. So, chat, if anyone's ever like, oh, Pat never reads my comments, that's because I don't see it. That's just because I don't see it, bro. I hate university. Isn't that what people who don't live in the United States call it? Bro, if you don't live in the United States, you call it university, right? Like Canadians and like Europeans, they call it university, right? We call it college. Hey Pat, I'm late, but Twitch tonight. Possibly. Like I said, it kind of depends on like what time I get home tonight, really. But I'll let you guys know in Discord for sure, whether or not we're doing it. But like I said, even if we don't do it tonight, 100% on Saturday after the post game, we'll be hopping on Twitch. That's a guarantee. I promise you guys. Manny Machado says college is very fun, especially if you know what you want to do. Yeah, no, I agree 1,000%. Like when I first started college, I was a business major. And I hated it because I had to take so many math classes. I didn't realize that business had so much to do with math. So here I am taking trigonometry. I'm taking algebra. I'm taking accounting. Bro, it was a disaster. I literally got I think 2 or 3 D's in my first semester. And then I transferred over to liberal arts for my major in community college. And then I graduated community college, went to my 4-year college. and I majored in media studies, and then I graduated with my bachelor's in that. Bro, I think my final GPA was like 3.8. Come at me, dude. Come at me, bro. Let's go. You didn't take trig in 11th grade. I did, but I didn't pass it. That's the issue. So then they put me in trig in college. It was like a class that I wasn't even getting credit for because it was like a part of the business major or something, bro. So annoying. Pat, can you go to high school for me? I'm tired of it already, and it's only been 3 weeks. You got this, bro. You got this. Bank says, Pat, I have a joke. When a bomb dropped, where did Pat go? I don't know. Where did Pat go? Fordham University. No, I did not go to Fordham. I went to Queens College. Let's see. I hated math too, but excelled at so much other. Bro, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of like what sucks about high school, and like that's why a lot of people don't like it, because you're forced to take like so many different subjects, like where you might not be like proficient in, right? Like you might not be good at math, kind of like how I was. So like once you get into college though, you could kind of like, obviously you have to take like the general requirements, but then like you don't necessarily like have to take math classes for all 4 years if that's not like what you're good in, you know? Baseball says, Pat, who are you rooting for in the NL? I like the Phillies. I really do like the Phillies. Now that's because I love Bryce Harper. I love Joe Girardi. Didi Gregorius, Ronald Torreyes. They're basically like the Yankees, bro. They're everything we want the Yankees to be, except they're not that good. They're probably not going to be win the NL East just because the Braves are kind of running away with it, and I don't think the Phillies were able to capitalize on these 2 games where the Yankees beat the Braves. They're just 1 game over 500. If I'm looking at the standings here, that's the thing with the National League here. Unfortunately, if you don't win your division and you're not in the NL West, you're probably not making a wild card spot. The Phillies are currently 4.5 back of the division. Yeah, they kind of seem like they have a shot, but it's not that good, especially considering that they haven't played too well, and they're 5 out of the wild card. So I guess if we're kind of looking at a contender that I'm rooting for, I like the Padres. The Padres are a fun team. Who else necessarily? The Brewers are okay. The Giants are cool. I'm basically rooting for everyone except for the Dodgers, just because they'd be the toughest matchup for us in the World Series. No, you said there's no university in the USA, or at least that's what it sounded like. No. I'm saying that we don't call it that. We don't call it university. Like, I don't say, oh, I graduated high school and now I'm going to university. We say, oh, I graduated high school and now I'm going to college. In, like, other places around the world, they say, like, oh, I graduated high school, now I'm going to university. You know what I mean? But, yeah, obviously we have a bunch of universities. We just don't call it that. At least I don't anyway. THG says, the only math classes I ever actually hated was geometry and accounting. Yo, screw accounting, bro. They had me doing, like, balance sheets and, what's it called? It's, like, assets and liabilities, and I'm like, subtracting. Garbage, bro. Trash. Queens College was my cousin. Queens College, my cousin went there for a year. Her roommate was named Robin and was in the zoo for a day. Huh? Dude, what? Padres the most disappointing team, and they bought players. Shows you it's not so easy. Indeed, bro. I think also injuries have killed the Padres a lot. I mean, the injury to Tatis, and then I believe the injury to Clevenger, the injury to another one of their starters got hurt, bro. Who was their other starter that got hurt? I don't know. One of their other starters got hurt. I can't remember the name off the top of my head now, but geometry is the biggest scam. Prove this is a triangle. Just look at it. Thank you, bro. And then you have to oh my god, geometry is the worst. I failed geometry too, chat, but then I passed the regents in the summer. Failed the geometry regents. I got like a 50 on it. Trig, I got like a 30 on that. I'm throwing that out there, chat. Being completely transparent. Wampag Doodle says, enjoy college. Just know that you can change your major. You never know what you will find. 100%. That's exactly what I did, bro. Joey says, do we see Stanton playing the outfield the rest of the season? In the words of Kodak Black, I hope so. I hope so, dude. Bro, I don't see a scenario where he doesn't. Like, I understand they're not going to want to throw him out there every day just because there's this, like, narrative that if Stan plays the outfield too much, he's going to get hurt. But I don't know why that's a narrative that's still being spewed out there. I like Stan in the outfield, and I think the Yankees lineup is at its full strength when Stan is in the outfield. So that's all I'm going to say. Sorry, chat. I got to take my SAT on October 2nd. Got any tips? To be honest with you, like, I don't know. It depends, like, if you're trying to go to, like, a top college or not. Like, for me, like, I knew that I wasn't necessarily, like, looking to go away to, like, a big school. So, like, I didn't really, like, care too much for my SAT. I think I still got, like, an 1180 or something, which, like, isn't too bad. But, if you're looking to, like, go away to a top school, like, yeah, I guess, like, study for it. Like, take, like, those practice tests. It's a long test as far as I remember, bro. Like, so just bring a snack, I think. I think they give you, like, a little snack break in between. I think it's been like 4 years or so. But, yeah, bro, just try not to get too nervous. Like, don't be one of those people that, like, looks at a test like the SAT and think it determines, like, your entire, like, self-worth. Bro, like, never let, like, a test make or break, like, the way you view yourself, bro. Like, if all your friends got, like, a freaking 1400 or something and you get, like, a 1080, who cares? Literally, who cares? Jose Manuel says, when I went to a Padres game, I was so excited to see Tatis, and he gets injured the day before. That sucks, bro. That sucks. That's like the dude who was going to go to the Scooby-Doo day to get the bobblehead, and he was going to give it to me, and then he's like, yo, canceled. Hurricane Henry. Let's go. Seth says he asked for tips and got told to bring a snack. Bro, it's a good tip. It's a really good tip, bro. Like, dude, if you don't want to be hungry, and what if the school doesn't have any vending machines? Then here you are, you're starving to death. You're going to do bad on the test. Because, to be honest, like, it's tough to give tips as far as, like, the SAT goes. Besides, like, practicing and, like, just doing what you got to do, that's all I could say, bro. Just try not to let the nerves get to you. That's all I'm saying. Not So Family Fun Vision says, wait, do you go to Queens College in 2016? No, I was still in high school in 2016. I didn't graduate high school. I think I graduated high school in 2017, I think. Lori says, get your parents to pull a Lori Loughlin. Oh my God. Bro. That's a quality joke. Steve says, Stan absolutely raking at the plate while playing the field. Also starting to get frustrated with Gallo. Pencil him in for 3 Ks a game is getting old. I love him, but we need a hot streak out of him. And, bro, that's just who Gallo is. I think that he's kind of bound to get on a hot streak lately. We haven't necessarily seen one since coming to the Yankees. But he's definitely had some big hits. I'm not going to, like, completely knock him. But I'm not giving up on Joey Gallo, bro. It'll take a lot for me to give up on Gallo. I want to know how we got to this. Daniel, it's an off-day stream. That's just how it goes sometimes. It's just how it goes, bro. Jose Manuel says, when in my life will I need to find the value of X? Literally never, bro. Literally never. Unfortunately, it's just something you have to get through. Do I agree with, like, all this stupid stuff that you learn in school? No. But unfortunately, do you need it a lot of places in life? Yeah, you just got to get through it. Joke. Where did Pat go when a bomb went off? Answer. Everywhere. What the hell? My God, bro. Thanks for the tips. I'll be sure to bring snacks. Bring, like, a good snack, though. Bring a snack that you're going to be looking forward to eating during your break, bro. Like, for me, I didn't bring a snack. I had to get a snack from the vending machine. And at the vending machine, there was a line of kids, bro. You don't want to have to wait there. You don't want to have to wait there. Full House reunion show at the State Pen. College is useful depending on what you want to do. I agree 1,000%. But like Wampak Doodle said, it's also a business. Bro, if anyone's... Listen, this is just me. And you guys could have completely different opinions. But if anyone is putting themselves like $200,000 in debt to go to like a prestigious university, that's stupid. It's so stupid in my book, bro. I'd never put myself in such substantial amount of debt for a piece of paper. I just wouldn't. That's just me, though. If you guys want to go do that, that's your prerogative. Yo, Pat, if Aaron Judge finishes with 35-plus homers, 100 RBIs, 285 average, and an OPS of over 900, where do you think he will finish in the American League MVP race? Well, number one, definitely going to be Ohtani. Ohtani's winning MVP. I'm just saying. Number two, it's going to be Vlad. So let's say Aaron Judge finishes off the season ridiculously hot. The highest he could finish is 3. But I still think that there's a few guys over him as well. Let's see. Dad joke. How did the farmer count his cows? Using a calculator. That was a good one. No, that I give you credit. That was a solid one. Math is needed to open a lot of doors career-wise, in my opinion. Sure, but there's also, a lot of career-wise, career paths that you don't necessarily need math for. Best baseball player in the last 50 years, Mike Trout. Last 50 years is tough. I'm just trying to go, based on, if we're saying, this current generation, Mike Trout. My generation, Alex Rodriguez. Generation before that, Barry Bonds. Generation before that, I don't know, because I wasn't alive. Don't know. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Yeah, bro, college definitely isn't for everyone. If you want to go to, trade school or whatever else you want to do, bro, it's not for everyone. Jose Manuel says, Pat, I like how we all hating on math when baseball is literally game statistics. That's why I don't pay attention to the advanced statistics, bro. That's why, listen, I know, there's a lot of, key stats in baseball that, mean a lot, right? Like xFIP, for example. I don't know what that means. And I'll be completely transparent with you guys when I say that. I don't look into, the advanced analytics and that stuff. Because that's just not me, bro. I hate numbers. I hate analytics. I obviously, use numbers. I like OPS. I like OPS plus. I like a bunch of different, statistics like that. Weighted runs created plus. A lot of useful numbers. But, bro, when it gets too advanced and it's, W Obama, I don't know what that is. And I don't care to, research what it is, bro. Because I hate math. That's just me, dude. Henry says college is a scam. My kid went to Pratt in Brooklyn for a writing degree. She graduated with honors and now selling items on eBay to make a living. Guess who picked up the $100,000 tab? Henry, that sucks. Henry, that sucks, dude. If I was in your shoes, I probably would view college as a scam too, bro. I probably would. Joke. What's the best thing about Switzerland? The Swiss cheese. I don't know, dude. I don't know. If we count cheaters, it's 1,000,000% Barry Bonds. Bro, it's so overblown that Barry Bonds is a cheater. Yes, he used steroids, and yes, it helped him age gracefully. He aged like a fine wine because of steroids. But I think a lot of people discredit Barry Bonds' career achievements just because he took steroids. He's still one of the greatest baseball players of our generation and deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Just saying. Pat, let's get on the topic of peeling Skittles and peeling Andrew Heaney. Let's not, though. Let's not. Also, I didn't think we were going to be going a full hour today, but we got into a lot of solid conversations here. So, yeah, we'll be going the full hour. We got 7 minutes left. But, listen, chat, we kind of went over the pitching matchups last night as far as the Yankees A series. I guess I'll kind of break them down one more time here. Tomorrow, like I said, it is Jameson Taillon. We're going up against James Caprillion. And then I believe Friday, like we said, it's going to be a really fun matchup that we're probably going to be doing a watch party for. It's going to be Cole versus Manaya. Saturday is another interesting matchup. It's going to be Nestor versus Frankie Montas. And then Sunday is going to be Montgomery versus Paul Blackburn. So I think the Yankees have a lot of solid pitching matchups in their favor. I think, bro, if you walk out of Oakland sweeping them and then head into Los Angeles and have to face the Angels on a 15-game win streak, dude, I don't see a reason why you lose any of those games. And then you come back home to play the Orioles, dude, we could be looking at a 20-game win streak. No joke. Let's see. Regardless of steroids, it takes so much skill to be a professional baseball player. I agree, 1,000%. Any stat with X in front of it, like XERA or XFIP, means expected. No, I know that. I know the gist of what most of these stats stand for, but I don't know how they're calculated, nor do I necessarily care, to be honest with you. Went to both Yankees versus Braves games. I never felt so good about myself in public. Yankee fans kept taking over the stadium with chants, and Braves fans got salty. Yo, the only thing that I like about the Braves is like when Chapman came out the other night, all the lights in the stadium went off, and all the fans were like going, "Oh, what do they do there?" It's like, "Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa." I don't know, but they're like doing the tomahawk thing. It's cool, I guess. Like it's whatever. It's cooler than the Yankee Stadium purge sound effect after strike two. Just throwing that out there. I think Lasagna should be the closer, but the Yankees shouldn't make that public. Don't put pressure on him and use element of surprise on the opponent. Just say to the media, Chapman's our closer. I like that. And that's kind of like the closer by committee thing that we were kind of talking about before. Yeah, I like it. I like that idea for sure. That was sick, not going to lie. The Bleacher Creatures have been great this year for sure. Nah, hey, goodbye. I like the Tomahawk thing better than the nah, hey, goodbye. That's just me, though. It's from Star Wars, is it? Never seen Star Wars, though. So how would I know that? Sorry. I'm a math guy, but even I will admit the numbers can be spun and formed out of context to give different opinions and than originally would indicate. Numbers are important, but only with context. I agree, bro. Sometimes, like, you'll get people, like, throwing out numbers to tell me why, like, Andrew Heaney's the best pitcher of the season because he has, like, I don't know, a 15 W Obama, and he's, like, that's like the best in the league. You know what I mean? It's just weird sometimes. It's not even the purge sound effect. Okay, dude. I don't know Star Wars. I've never seen Star Wars. So how am I supposed to know what's from there, bro? Pat, I bet you haven't seen The Dark Knight. No, I haven't. Sorry. I'm sorry if that disappoints anyone. You guys should know, like, I'm super uncultured when it comes to, like, movies and stuff. I'm just not into movies because I don't have a long attention span. That's why I like live streams compared to, like, recorded videos. Recorded videos are cool, but as you guys can notice, I've favored the live streams heavily this season compared to the recorded stuff, just because I like being able to interact and all that nonsense. You know what I mean? Pat, what is W Obama? I don't know. It's literally just like a random stat I made up in my mind. That sounds like a baseball stat. You've never seen Star Wars, Pat. You're a bozo. Okay, cool. Pat, is your chat on live? Yes, Antonio. Thank you for making sure, though. I'm not disappointed. I'm just pissed. Usually it's the other way around. Steroids produce home runs produce RBIs, hits, and runs. One can argue that a lot of Bonds' hits wouldn't have been homers without the added boost. But here's my thing. I think the argument more so is that Barry Bonds wouldn't have aged so nicely without steroids, and he probably would have had much less stat. Like, bro, if you look at Barry Bonds, he continued to get better. Like, he didn't age, and that's what steroids kind of helped him with. If we kind of look at his numbers past what age? Let's say, usually players start to decline after, like, 35. Okay, Barry Bonds hit 73 home runs at the age of 36. So he got a lot of home runs after the age of 35. So to see a 36-year-old hitting like 73 home runs is very uncommon. He probably wouldn't have done that at the age of 36 without steroids. It's just saying. It's just facts, bro. PJ King says, Chapman struggles makes you appreciate the greatness of Mariano Rivera, that he did it for so long. I agree. And I think a lot of times we took Rivera for granted. I know I did. Especially like growing up, Rivera's all I knew. So I just considered like every closer on every team was just lights out. Clearly, that's not the case. They should test everyone for steroids before every game. That's just not possible. It's just not. I know they do it. They do like random testing, but I'm not too sure if like before every game is possible. That's how we know Pujols didn't use steroids. Bro, a lot of people think Pujols like potentially lied about his age when coming over because he aged not very good at all. But if Pujols did take steroids, we could be looking at a dude who could be hitting like 40 home runs this season. So that's why steroids make a difference, because they definitely help with the aging process. Bonds was a utility player before roids, and then all of a sudden he had massive power. Bonds wasn't necessarily like a utility player at all. I mean, like if you want to go to like his age 28 season, right, with his first season with the Giants, he was far from a utility player. Bro, we're looking at a guy who had 46 home runs, 29 stolen bases. He batted .336 with a .458 on base and an 1100 OPS. Like, that's not a utility player whatsoever. You want to go earlier in his career, you could go to his age 25 season with the Pirates. He had 52 stolen bases, 33 home runs, batted .301 with a .406 on base and a .970 OPS. So, no, never a utility player, bro. Top 5 left fielder of all time before steroids. I agree, 1,000%. When Bonds was on the Pirates, yeah, his age 25 season was when he was on the Pirates. So yeah, his numbers with the Pirates are exceptional. Only his first season, his age 21 year, you could maybe say he was a utility player type of guy, but it was still put up decent numbers. Bro, he only has one career season where he had an OPS under 775. Keep that in mind, bro. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 seasons where he had an OPS over 1,000. Bro, his age 42 season, he had an OPS of 1,045. He probably could have continued playing if he wasn't like completely blackballed from the league because of the steroids. Unreal, bro. Yo, shout out to Jordan Roberts with the $5 dono. Appreciate you so much, my man. Yo, you guys know what that means for the $5 dono. Spam those W's for Jordan, you absolute legend. Appreciate you so much, my man. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go. He says Urshela's glove is going to be big for us in the athletic series. Wonder what they do with Rugi and Velasquez. Appreciate your consistency with content. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you for tuning in all the time. Yeah, it's definitely going to be huge to get Gio Urshela back. Rugi is probably going to be on the bench, to be honest with you. And then Velasquez is probably going to be the Yankees shortstop until Gleyber Torres comes back. But yo, Rally Rod, where you at? We need a bottle for Jordan. Bottle for Jordan. Table 8. Get him a bottle right. I know. No, you've chilled for the most part today. I know. Jesus, you had to carry a lot of bottles. But now just bring one to Jordan. Appreciate you so much, my man. But yeah, chat, like I said, that is going to be wrapping things up for today's off-day stream. Appreciate you guys all so much for stopping by. I really wasn't expecting to go a full hour today, but you guys really contributed to some solid discussion today. Tomorrow's game starts at 9:40. We'll be live for the pregame tomorrow at 8:30. And then we'll be going live directly after the game for the Pat and Dan show. Hopefully for going for win number 12. Hopefully they could get it. But yeah, Pat and Dan show is going to be super late tomorrow, probably around like 1:30 whenever the game ends. As far as Twitch goes, I might be live on Twitch later to play MLB The Show or something. Not too sure. That's obviously not set in stone. I'll let you guys know as far as that goes. But regardless, we'll have a Twitch stream for sure on Saturday after the postgame. And then we'll be doing a watch party probably on Friday. So, Chad, we got a lot of content coming up. The Yankees are in the midst of a postseason hunt, bro. Hopefully they could get the division. 2021 AL East champs. Let's go, chat. But with that being said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. That's going to wrap it up for today's stream. Be sure to join the Discord. It is the top comment in the chat, the pinned comment. But you guys know the deal. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.